Have you heard those two words in your mind as we begin? Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Say it to yourself. I am a peaceful soul. Om Shanti. And relax as we settle in. Just relax. Let the world slip away. Even as you watch me, go within yourself, settle down, and gently tell your mind, shh. Do it. Shh. I am now unavailable for distraction. Just relax. Feel peace for once. Deep, meaningful peace, which starts with my mind. There. I'm finding that space right now. It's coming to me. And as my mind experiences peace, I feel the body settle down. Just breathe in. And let the body relax. Let it all go. So much chatter up there. Just like the world around me, so much chatter. The blitz of news everywhere. And we thought when the election ended that we would settle. Seems like there's more turmoil now. But not for me. I know the world continues to turn, no matter what I think. But I am a part of that world. And my thoughts go out. My energy is put out. And so I want to give to this planet. And yes, especially to America, I want to give peaceful vibrations instead of my opinion. I wonder if for the next 7 days, if I can be opinionless. I wonder for the next 7 days if I can be unaffected. If I can watch the events unfold and just give peace. So I come back to this space that I'm at right now, feeling relaxed. And I ask myself, why do I always tune in to everything that's going on out there? Why can't I just go within? Why can't I be the embodiment of peace and give peace? Tonight I think about the word leader. I know on the American stage we have two types of leaders right now. I know what each looks like. I understand their qualities. And those are physical aspects. And then I think about a spiritual leader. Who comes to mind? Is it Mother Teresa? Is it Mahatma Gandhi? And out of all the leaders that are out there, do we have enough spiritual leaders? And then I think about me. Can I be a spiritual leader? I am. Repeat that. From this moment forward, I am a spiritual leader. And so what does that look like? Do I need a microphone? Do I need Facebook Live? Do I need an audience? As I understand how vibration works, the answer is no. I'm always putting out and giving out. And the beauty of a spiritual leader is that I'm not doing for others. Well, I am in an incognito way. So I think about that, my incognito method to help heal. And with all that's going on, is anyone thinking about healing in that physical world that we live? Everyone, on both sides of the political equation are thinking about who's right, thinking about moving forward or holding back. But I, as a spiritual leader, I'm thinking about healing. I'm thinking about spreading that vibration that says everything is going to be okay. And I have to create that. And how do I do this? Am I composed enough? Am I calm enough? Are all of my attributes the same? I have many titles. I go to work. I'm a mother. I'm a coworker. I'm a neighbor. And in that physical world and with those titles, I play so many roles. So as a coworker, I have one role. As a neighbor, I have another. As a mother, I may act another way. But as this spiritual being, my true essence, everything is equal. I am made of peace, love, purity, bliss, and all of those attributes equate to power. It may be incognito, but it's my true identity. It's my spiritual self. And these attributes of peace, love, purity, and bliss are quite beautiful. And these attributes attract others quietly to me, just so they can get a touching, a feeling, part of that vibration. I'm not the only one that is receptive. Every soul is receptive. And everywhere I look, there's a soul, and they're picking up on energy. And as a spiritual leader, I'm not giving out opinion anymore. I'm not countering your opinion. So I start tuning out. For once and for all, I really start tuning out, because the world will continue. And now I learn to go within, and I come back to my original nature, which is peace, which is love. I have purity in there, even in my thoughts. And what about happiness? Is it hard to be happy today? Because of what's going on in the world, and because I'm receptive and tuned into that world and pulling all that negative energy to me, it is hard. But now I know the secrets. Tune out, go within, and I will discover what's already there inside of me, just like everybody else. Now others don't have this secret yet, that deep within I am a peaceful, loving being. Others have the physical attributes about being right, sharing that opinion, sadly, which we think are my set of facts. And it's busy, and it's competitive, and we try to be compelling, and then it becomes combative. But I like going within because I deserve this peace, and others need that from me. As a spiritual leader, I am giving to others. There's world benefit. But how does it feel for me going within and being calm? What's the benefit for me? Even right now in this moment, how do I feel? Calm. I can't go on a vacation every day, right? that year, that busy year, and now with COVID, vacations are even harder. But what if I learned this inexpensive, convenient method of just tuning it all out? When I have the urge to put on the TV, I'm gonna sit in silence a little bit more. Discover the secrets within that gentle, loving energy. I see it in children. I see it when babies are born. And why is there a disconnect between babies and children and me? Isn't that how I started? It's that peaceful, loving soul. Everybody smiling at me, me smiling back. I only cried out when my diaper needed to be changed, or I wanted to be fed. Otherwise, I was perfectly content. So I've advanced in years. I've advanced in knowledge, I think. But now I'm going back. I have to withdraw. The example of a tortoise comes to mind. This body, this protective shell, I have to withdraw and go within for safety and security. And from that state, my power grows. Again, not the ego, not that type of power, but the power to understand compassion again. When was the last time that I had true compassion for someone who had a different political opinion than mine? I go within and I discover joy, quietness, simpleness, easiness. And as I go within, I begin to heal. And tonight I know my country needs to heal. My country includes me. And so I, the spiritual warrior, begin the healing process by saying it's all good and it will only get better. I think about my own life and my experiences on this journey. I think about all of those things that never should have happened. And every time I look back, two words come to mind related to those things that never should have happened. Hidden benefit. Think about that. There's always been hidden benefit. And so right now, if I can become quiet, if I can recognize, yes, I am that spiritual warrior, hidden benefit will be revealed. So I become steady and stable for myself and for others. A spiritual warrior, a spiritual leader. It's time to redefine what those qualities are, what those qualities will be, which qualities will I espouse. I will have an equal balance of being detached and being loving. I know that I cannot be loving unless I'm detached, but I also cannot be detached unless I'm loving. I am detached and loving. This is my foundation as I become that spiritual leader. The world is continuing, huh? Even as we meditate, the world continues, the noise, the pollution, and we phase that all out. And so let's exercise tonight. Let's do this together. I want to begin with the thought that I'm a soul. I'm no longer this body. And I think about the planet and all the suffering. And I think about how many people are out there. I think about hotels. I think about high rises still under construction. And what do I see? I see all these little squares, all those little squares, those little spaces that we live in. How many of us are there in that little square, carrying on with my day? Everyone is experiencing something. And today I think most of it is centered around questions and doubt and fear. And tonight I let go of all questions. I let go of doubt. And I let go of fear. And I'm no longer involved with those things because I don't attract that energy to me anymore. Instead, I think about the beauty that's always out there when I look for it. And now I think about the beauty that's within. I can't forget that. I can't forget about me having subtle impact on others, so many others. And it starts with the understanding that I'm a soul and that everything will be okay and that I just have to tune it all out. Next, I think about vibration, what I'm putting out, what I'm receiving, and then that word atmosphere. And I do remember that we, all of us, we create the atmosphere. Walking into a room, depending on my mood, the mood of others. Let's think about a wedding. What is that atmosphere like? We're going to celebrate. There's joy in the air. And we always feel that. And now I think about wakes and funerals. It's a totally different atmosphere that I'm a part of in creating. And then I think about my day-to-day, and again, all those titles that I play, and it's a little fragmented. And so coming back to being a spiritual leader, there's harmony. There's harmony in my thoughts, and in my words, and in my actions. And that reminds me of who I am, a peaceful soul. And that reminds me to share this with others. And so for everybody that's been on the line tonight, let's do this together. Let's make a vow that I will move forward as a peaceful soul, that I think about physical leadership qualities in the physical world, and then I think about spiritual leadership qualities. And I remind myself they're deep within. And I claim that. This is my vow. For the next 7 days, I will really make effort to practice this. Tune out the world. Yes, I'll be a part of it. Tune out the vibration, the noise, the pollution. Just go within. Everything. Everything is always okay. And when I get out of the way of myself, when I stop beating myself up, when I quiet my mind, then I find the hidden benefit, the secrets, the beauty. My experiences on this planet are about enjoying. Nothing else. My experiences on this planet are about enjoying. So with the vow I made tonight, I also choose to claim happiness. And what was the balancing act? Then I'm going to do equal amounts of loving and detached. I cannot be loving unless I'm detached, and I cannot be detached unless I'm loving. Okay. As we close out, let's sit in silence together. Really get quiet now. Your mind is a sponge. You've heard what you need to hear, and you're absorbing what will help you move forward. But right now, let's just have silence. Just for a minute, a powerful minute of silence. Think of nothing. And just experience what it's like to be in silence. For the next minute, let's begin with Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Peace, and I'll keep these vibrations with me. Thank you for joining. Thank you for remembering that you're a spiritual warrior, leader, and that you make a difference in this world, even in an incognito way. Om Shanti, sending everyone love and light, and good night.